Hi folks, hope you're well. Okay, this point is, I think, basically, yeah, for some reason I'm in a perfect position to talk about all this left-wing crap. Because, again today, had it all last season with Erik ten Hag. Anyone who criticised the team's performance, yeah, you had people saying, how dare they criticise the manager? How dare they say anything about him? He's been phenomenal. He's won a cup. He's done this. He's done that. Yeah, his team performs crap on a regular basis. He seems clueless about what he's doing. Yeah, he was. Man United were lucky to get past Coventry in the FA Cup. So yes, they won the FA Cup final at the end, but they were very lucky to get there. They relied heavily upon luck to get there. It wasn't based upon skill. It wasn't based upon the manager doing a phenomenal job. It was luck. But yeah, you can't criticise the manager. Okay. Well, then we've got church saying you can't criticise what we do in church. You can't talk about if we're doing things demonic, you can't talk about it. If you talk about it, we're going to ban you. Yeah, should you not be doing things demonic? Really? But this whole point, you can't talk, you can't speak truth. If you speak truth about how bad Man United were, you get the left-wing fans now deciding to be really bitchy at you because you're calling out the manager, because you're saying nasty things about the manager. Most people aren't. Most people are just calling it out as it is. When a manager after the game is saying deluded stuff about how wonderful we were, and no, that's not what I saw. That's not what anybody saw apart from him. Right? Well, now you've got them saying the same about Gareth Southgate. So, as an Englishman who likes football, of course, I watch the England games, and of course England have been very, very poor. And you've got all these people. Oh, it's so annoying watching these people. That they're saying things like, well, whether Southgate wins or not, he's the most successful manager since Sir Alf Ramsey. No, he's not. He really is not. That's lies. Because again, you're completely removing any context from it whatsoever. Because they're saying, yeah, he's the most successful manager since Sir Alf Ramsey because he's got to 3 finals. Yeah. And lost. Right? Lost. So therefore, yeah. And also, we had incredibly easy routes to them, which previous teams did not. And at the moment, if you bring context in, you have to recognise that previous managers like Bobby Robson and Altel, they were going against the might of Spain, the might of France, the might of Portugal, the might of Holland. Yeah, when those teams were at their absolute best, which right now, they're not. Germany are a shell of what they were in those days. So is Spain, so is France, so is Portugal, so is Holland. England are about the same level. The golden generation. Yeah, okay. There are not many players in the England squad now who could get into the golden generation team. But the golden generation were playing against who? Who was the powerhouse at that time? Right now, there isn't a powerhouse. That's the point. There isn't. And in the World Cup, right now, Yeah, Argentina won it last time, but they weren't great, were they, really? They had Messi dragging them through. Messi's now basically retired. If he's not retired, yeah, they'll have to be winning him on a Zimmer frame. Yeah. For the next one, if he's involved, which is quite likely he won't be. But who have they got to replace him? No one, not really. They don't really have anyone. Spain are relying on a 17-year-old. Who was good for a 17-year-old, but is not that good. Would he have got into the Spain team that won the World Cup and the Euros? No. Nowhere near. The likes of Iniesta. Yeah, all those phenomenal players that they had then. Would he have got into that lot? No. Nowhere near. Yeah, most of the Barcelona team then were the Spanish players. They were phenomenal then. No, not now. They just said earlier that the Spanish captain, Morata, I think his name is, he'd be fit for the game tonight. Good. Because he's terrible. He's not a good player in any way. No, he will probably score tonight. Now I said that. But he's not that good a player. He really isn't. Was he at Chelsea? Or City? He was at, not City, Arsenal. Chelsea or Arsenal. And they basically dropped him. Because he needs so many chances to put the ball in the back of the net. So many. Is he as good as Villa and the other phenomenal players up front they've had in the past? No. Is France anywhere near what they had in the past? God, no. Players up Perez and Henry and what's his name? That big midfielder that they had who headbutted someone. Yeah. But I mean, he was phenomenal as a footballer. But France were dominant, absolutely dominant in the times before Southgate. They were phenomenal. So he's had an easier route because, even during Southgate's time as a manager, players like Messi and Ronaldo just got older, so they're coming to retirement. And there really isn't anyone now stepping into those shoes. There's no one that anyone would say is an absolute certainty for the Ballon d'Or. No one. The one mentioned most is an English player, Bellamy. But, you get all the stupidity and all of this crap where truth is out of order. Highlighting the weaknesses of this manager, highlighting the weaknesses of this England team because of the manager is something that people say that's out of order. That they hope he wins because of all the criticism he's gone through. Well, last time when he failed, he decided to continue in the job. He could have easily stepped down. He should have stepped down. It would have been better for England had he have stepped down. But people say, he re-galvanised the team. But that's before then. What has he done recently? They keep on bringing up the fact that he brought the team back together. That was years ago. Years ago. It was years ago. So I'm sorry. He did that, but that was a long time ago now. That can't be a reason for keeping him as a manager. Ridiculous. So we get the same with Ten Hag. It is what it is. But right now, it is a case where truth is offensive and, delusion seems to be the replacement of truth. So there you go. And I see it because, from an Englishman and a Man United fan, we heard too much of it. So there you go. Take care. Bye.